Ethridge was a guy who had just some personal demons, he had to live through. And he expressed that in his writing. If you look at his books, you'll see that. For me, he was a friend. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of African American men that I could sit down and talk to about the arts. They just weren't in my neighborhood. Father figure people were out working, come home, doing what they do, but they didn't really talk about art at the level that he could sit down and talk to me about it. It wasn't like being in a university setting. It was just two dudes sitting down, and I might give him a poem and he might show me something he was writing. And we talk about those things, not necessarily in a workshop perspective, but just, hey, where'd you come from that? Where's this metaphor come from? So to me, it was just like having a second, you know what I mean? Somebody you can say, hey man, here's what I'm thinking, look at it really, and we can be honest with you about what you were dealing with, not grading it. With like, man, if you touched my heart and be able to talk about those things from a male perspective, man, that was something. Because it just wasn't what was happening in the neighborhood. Guys wasn't talking about that, really how they felt, you know what I mean? So for the first time, there was a man who was sitting down, man to man, talking like that, man. I hurt, I feel, I love, I'm searching, and deal with that information, man. That was good. Because I got a chance then to kind of say to myself, man, I'm cool. I don't have to excuse myself in front of anybody. Just be me. Now that kind of came through the art, because that's what art often does sometimes. It allows you to look at things from a different perspective and maybe find another view within yourself. I use that relationship that way, to channel, to drive, to challenge, and to continue to challenge myself.